Ms. Wendy stated, and I quote,
On the other hand, I would be really offended if there was a school that was known as a historically white college. We have historically black colleges. What if there was a national organization for white people only? Miss Wendy stated.
she couldn't have been serious, you guys. Like, that was a joke. That was a prank. She just wanted to see how we would react. So, unless you are living under a rock, I'm pretty sure by now you all have heard about Wendy Williams and her ridiculous statements when it comes to HBCUs and how she does not believe that there should be a such thing as the NAACP either, because what if there was an organization for white people only? As if those don't already exist. Now, when I first saw this, my mouth completely just dropped to the floor. I could not believe that she said what she said on her live show, and people actually sat there and remained there for the entire show. Like, I would have got up and left, because Wendy, you on some other stuff. Like, I don't know what you got going on right now, but obviously you on some other stuff. She needs some milk. I just don't understand why she would say something like that, especially because you are a black woman. And then after she tried to apologize, she went on to say that her brother and her father graduated from HBCU. So why would you even say something like that? And even when she was making those statements, it's almost as if she was being paid to do so, or she didn't really want to say it, because she couldn't even fully, elaborate on what she meant. She couldn't really get out her words and why she was saying that. So I don't know, maybe they paid her to say that to stir up some drama, but it just didn't seem to flow out her mouth as easily. The reason why this upset me so much is because I recently graduated from an HBCU, and I hate when people talk down about historically black colleges as if they're not good enough. And when they talk about them, it's like you don't fully know the history. You don't fully understand why they were created. And her, Wendy Williams, being a black woman and not understanding the importance of an HBCU is completely ridiculous to me, because obviously HBCUs were created because we were not allowed to go to other people's school. Segregation. We couldn't attend school. They didn't want us to educate ourselves, so we had to take it upon ourselves to create schools for us where we could gain that education. And my school in particular, if you read into our school's history, it was specifically made for underprivileged students, for students who maybe didn't have as much money as other people, who couldn't go to the predominantly white schools. There was a time after I graduated high school where I didn't want to go to an HBCU. I was like, no, it's too many black people. I need some diversity. I need more people around me. Like, I don't want to surround myself with black people. All they do is fight, drama, blah, 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 which is crazy. I know. I was young. I was dumb. Okay, when I tell you all that is the best decision that I ever could have made, you guys. When you're at an HBCU, it's like, I don't know, it's a totally different experience. And one of the things that my school prides itself on is the sense of family. And while there, when I tell you all, after I transferred back, I found myself, because my school prides itself on family and the people there actually care about you. Those people brought me out of my shell, you guys. I met some amazing people at my alma mater. Y'all, I cannot express enough. I wouldn't even be sitting here in front of this camera probably if it were not for the people at that school, because I was so closed off. I didn't want to let anyone in, and I have all this amazing talent that it took for other people to see in me, because I didn't see it in myself. Even if you're white, give an HBCU a try. Don't just only consider PWIs, because HBCUs are amazing schools, and I'm telling you, you'll learn some things that you never thought you would learn about yourself while there. Do not knock historically black colleges, because they are just as important. They are just as needed as PWIs.